Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the Transformers Generation 1 Autobot Blaster reissue. Now this is a Walmart exclusive, as all the G1 reissues have been. But the packaging very faithful to the original. I think it's kind of funny, the window is almost a little yellowed, like it's actually old. I don't know what that's about. But in any case, I think the packaging looks great. I love the old artwork. I think that's really cool. You can see a picture of Blaster in both robot mode and cassette player mode on the side. Same on this side. On the top, kind of shows you the transformation process. Not too much going on the bottom, but I think that looks pretty cool down there as well. And then, of course, you have that really cool battle scene going on here for the second wave of G1 toys. You can see Optimus is not on here, since this is dealing with all the Wave 2 releases, or I guess second year. I'm not really sure how they did it back in the 80s. Not sure if they did it by years or waves or however that went, but in any case, you can see the tech specs down here. Pretty cool. So I love the original packaging. I think it's super fun that they replicate that for these. And it's kind of a bummer, though. Blaster does not come with a cassette, very much like his original release. So they stayed faithful to that. I don't know if they're going to be doing cassette 2-packs like they did for Soundwave. I kind of hope they do, but I haven't heard anything yet, so only time will tell. But yeah, I got this one on Walmart.com, but I've heard from a lot of people that he's showing up in stores as well. He is a Walmart exclusive, so if you want to get him, that's where you got to check either their website or the store. So, but let's go ahead, let's get him out of the box, and we'll take a closer look. So here's Blaster out of the packaging. I do think it's kind of interesting, at least from what I remember. This color for like his legs was more of a light gray, and now it's kind of like a champagne color. It's even kind of got like glitter in the plastic, if that makes sense. If I zoom in close here, you can kind of see how it's got some like sparkles in the plastic. At least I'm hoping. There you go. That's a good indication. So that's a weird choice, but all right, I'll go with it. I love the tape deck mode. I think it looks really cool. Very much what I remember from being a kid. You can hit the button here, and that will pop open. Now, like I said, he does not come with any cassettes, and I don't know if they have any plans to release any of his cassettes, but just to show off the gimmick, here's Laserbeak, and I believe they're the same size. And I am incorrect, so he actually does not fit in here. So that's kind of a bummer. It is very tight, it's very close, but he does not fit in there. So there goes that. I was hoping I could show you at least. I wish I had my G1 Blaster cassettes handy. I don't, unfortunately. But I really hope they get reissued. It's kind of a shame he doesn't come with at least one like Soundwave did. But we'll see how it goes. But I really hope they do. At least the main 2-packs with like Eject and Ram Horn and Rewind and Steeljaw, or maybe I have to reverse those, I don't remember, but at least they should reissue those 4. But still looks pretty cool. All the stickers come pre-applied, so you don't have to apply any stickers, which is very nice. Appreciate that. Has an on and off switch here, but that doesn't work. That's just for aesthetics. But yeah, he looks good. I like him. Mine as a kid, this that didn't work. The the tape deck wouldn't open. I remember as a kid I had to unscrew the back and take the piece out that was keeping it in so I could just open and close it by hand, because the mechanism inside it all busted out, but I could still open it if I just did it by hand. So it's nice to have a functioning one. Also, as a kid, I never had his weapon, which is the lone accessory that he comes with. So we do have that. We'll take a look at that in robot mode. And then, of course, he does have the instructions made to replicate the originals, which I think is really cool. I love these old instructions. So that's really fun. But let's go ahead, let's get on to the transformation into robot mode. Alright, so the first step to the transformation, this black part here, you're going to slide to the right, like so. And that will allow these to separate. You're going to pull what will be the legs apart so that you can swing these down. Then you will pull this apart here so you can swing this down as well. Then you will fold this up into the side of the leg, flip down the foot. Just flips down like that. Repeat the process over here on this side. Now, the directions don't show you to push the legs together. They just have it stay like that. But I think that looks kind of dumb. I like to push these in so that the legs look kind of uniform. And you can even push these back in together as well, just so that it all looks a little bit more cohesive and it doesn't look so, I don't know, for lack of a better term, gangly. I don't know, just with all these gaps in his legs. I just think that's a better look. So now we're going to come up here to the top. You're going to rotate these sections out for the arms. And then you're going to push them against the body. Now the directions do tell you to push the arms against the body, but they don't tell you to close up the legs, so I think that's weird. Then you're going to pull this down, pull the hand out, and then you're going to have to rotate the hand 90 degrees. Repeat the process over here. And then we're just going to flip out the head. Let me flip this up a little bit more. And then that just flips up from the back, and then rotate around 180 degrees. And there you go. You have Blaster. I think he looks great. We'll go ahead and give him his giant gun. Peg that right in very easily. It's a pretty massive gun. I like it. Very cool. Obviously, articulation-wise, there's hardly any to speak of, but the arms can swivel. That's about it. And I guess technically he does have a wrist swivel as well. That's about it. But he looks great. I mean, he's a G1 Transformer. He's got the rub sign down here. That's always a good time. But like I said, I appreciate that all the stickers are pre-applied. And I wanted to do a little comparison real quick because I always thought it was so funny how much taller he was than Soundwave. Let me just back the camera up here a little bit. There we go. So I don't know. I always thought that their size discrepancy was hilarious. I never understood why they were so different. Obviously, this is a Diaclone mold, and this was a purely new mold made for Transformers. Oops. I want to push that toe all the way down. The other thing is, I don't know if anyone else is having this trouble, but these stickers for the old Diaclone toys, they don't hold up. They're always popping off. The two kneecap stickers here are always popping off. This band around his one arm is always popping off. So I appreciate that the stickers are coming pre-applied now because they actually stay on. These ones for Soundwave are not really doing so great. But I can go ahead and put Laserbeak in Soundwave's chest. He actually fits. Well, for the most part, he fits. I always liked the cassette gimmick, but it's really not perfect, unfortunately. Even this sticker around that's peeling. Alright, this is not going to want to go in there. Let's try, maybe if we flip it around. There we go, flip it around, it works. So I really hope they do the cassettes for Blaster, because I feel like he definitely deserves to have some cassette buddies. I think Blaster is a ton of fun, but it's probably because it's very nostalgic for me. I could understand how people who are new to Transformers probably don't really care about the old G1 toys as much, because let's face it, they're very much lacking in articulation. The transformation's pretty basic, but to me, it's still a lot of fun. And just the fact that he turns into a tape deck, I think is kind of neat. But I definitely think to get the full enjoyment out of this toy, Hasbro really needs to release at least the 2 packs with Steel Jaw, Ram Horn, Eject, and Rewind. If they want to keep going and they want to do more cassettes after that, I'd be down. Totally willing to get as many as they want to do. But I feel like he at least deserves those 2 packs to be reissued to go with him. I feel like you can't really do Blaster on his own without any cassettes. That just seems really dumb to me. So hopefully it's in the pipeline. Hopefully Hasbro will answer our calls there and give us those Autobot cassettes. Because the thing is, I have Soundwave and I have his cassettes, and I want them to fight Blaster and his cassettes. It's going to be awesome. So, but I definitely recommend picking this one up. This one's a little bit cheaper. He's only $29.99. Now, I think that's because he doesn't have any die-cast. I think that's why Soundwave was so expensive. Plus, Soundwave did come with a cassette. He came with Buzzsaw. Soundwave, I believe, was $59.99. So this guy is going to be about $30 cheaper, about half the price. But it's because he doesn't have any die-cast, and unfortunately, he doesn't have a cassette. So I definitely recommend picking him up if you can. Like I said, I think the price is fair for what you get. He's an awesome Autobot. Love having him. Just need those cassettes. So hopefully those will happen down the line. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks so much for watching.